to make you a quick video outlining what to expect when getting a construction home loan through American Pacific Mortgage. We've streamlined the process into 5 steps so your clients know exactly what they'll be dealing with. The first step is applying for the loan. It takes about 20 minutes. Similar to a permanent mortgage, they need to apply and qualify for a home construction loan with a loan officer such as myself. They'll fill out an application as they would a traditional mortgage. Many of the loan qualifications will be based on the type of permanent mortgage they plan to obtain. So we'll make sure they qualify for both loans from the beginning. We'll typically review the down payment, closing costs, and income during this home construction loan application process. I'll ask for documents, pull their credit, go over their financial qualifications before talking with them about the nitty gritty of financing, namely their options with the construction loan, including rate, payment, closing costs, as well as options for a permanent mortgage once the construction phase is complete. American Pacific Mortgage uses what's known as a two-time closing for any home construction loan. That means they'll qualify for the initial construction loan and then once more for the permanent mortgage or the final loan once the construction is complete. Though qualifying twice may sound tedious, there's no need to worry about extra hurdles in the loan process. It's Many people find it isn't much different than qualifying for a traditional mortgage when buying an existing home. We'll make sure to walk your clients through any extra requirements that may pertain to their specific site. The first loan, the construction loan, it lasts only while the home is in the construction phase. Borrowers pay only interest on that loan, and there are multiple ways to manage the payments, including building them into the loan itself. Once construction is complete and they're ready to move in, this loan will be replaced with the permanent mortgage. There are many options, of course, with the permanent mortgage, which I'm happy to go over with your client both at the beginning of the process and again when it's time to put the final piece in place. That way, they can not only plan for the future, but also work with the current market on what's available. And step number two, they make all their decisions. They can have as much time as they need. Once they apply for their construction loan, they'll want to nail down the choice of builder or general contractor, the home's design, and the lot. How involved they are in this process may vary depending on, as you know, what kind of home they're buying, a semi-spec custom home, or if they're building a fully custom home from scratch. So most will at least choose their lot, finalize design choices, get a cost breakdown, set a timeline, and sign a contract with their builder. Step number three, this is the loan approval. It takes about 2 weeks. Once they have the builder or the contractor and plan for their new home, we'll make sure everything is above board. We'll order an appraisal, get all the project information from the builder, and we'll get a few things from them and the builders, like standard documents requested by any borrower, which I will provide a list for, but building contract with specs signed by the builder and the homeowner, the blueprints, the cost breakdown, builder approved documents. But you got your appraisal and the permits if needed. And that's it. Step number four is building the home. It takes about 6 to 12 months, give or take. And as the home begins to take shape, we'll keep a close eye on its progress. This will include regular inspections and paying the builder or the general contractor according to our agreed upon draw schedule. As the home construction starts, we will have a meeting to go over instructions on how to request funds for completed work and answer any questions that might come up. We'll send out an inspector, and if all work is done properly, we will send the requested payment. If only parts are completed, we'll let you and the builder know, and we'll send only part of the draw. This will be based on the items that have been completed correctly. Step number five, finalize a move in. Once the home is nearing completion, about 45 to 60 days out, we'll start finalizing their permanent mortgage. This generally involves updating their pay stubs, bank statements, and verifying funds to close. They do have to go through one more loan approval, which will include new loan terms based on the final appraised value of the home. Regardless if this is new information or things you already know, I like to keep the process simple, fast, and transparent. I know borrowers don't need one more thing added to their to-do list when building a new home. I mean, once we have everything we need and the loan has been approved by our underwriting team, they'll have a closing where they pay any upfront costs, if any, and sign all the loan documents. Once the loan funds, usually the day after closing, they can move into their new home. And that's about it. I know that the building a new home involves many moving parts, and borrowers don't necessarily know what to expect when getting a construction home loan. While it's easy for them to overlook construction costs and mortgage rates and payment requirements in favor of just designing their beautiful kitchen, I find knowing what to expect when getting a construction home loan makes the entire process much easier. So, fortunately, American Pacific Mortgage has been there before. We can arm you and your clients with everything you need to make this process and the impending construction phase as easy as possible.